day. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 7 of the NFL.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Stevens setting up to throw it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Now Stevens. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Stevens. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 22 carries, 111 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his...
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
It certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man complete. It's Walsh. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. the score 14-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Stevens to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
Throwing is Stevens. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stevens now off the play fake.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run up the gut with Kelly. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
This defense for the Pats, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Kelly on the counter. Blackman bringing him down. The Bills at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Walsh.
Down inside the 10.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens over the middle. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Back to throw. Stevens. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens. And Shark calls it in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Going play action with Stevens.
Being chased out left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, they run empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the...
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 40 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the foot.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Kelly on 4th down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Again, it's Kelly. Able to avoid him at the 40.
Down to about the 37.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. Complete to Kelly. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They give up the middle to Kelly. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll look to throw here. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stevens. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw. Stevens.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here are the Bills to take over. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches
And now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll hand it off to Kelly, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off, and the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Stevens. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyler Lockett from 13 yards out.
And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll look to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On 3rd down, Kelly. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A give. This is Kelly. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving them.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, some might have returned. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. And they're not looking to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught at the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Bills. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column. Extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. And that'll increase their lead to 28. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo. Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they'll try again down here with Kelly. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bills start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw on second down, Stevens. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw. Stevens. And that'll be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Back to throw again. It's caught by Hooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. That's caught by Kelly. And he's got some space here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. This is Kelly. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll go again with Kelly. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the try here for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's, a strip. The ball comes out. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
2nd and 1. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.